Welcome back to Weekend Sports with We Can Sports too. It is Hiba here with Najah.
Thank you so much for introducing me by my real name. So earlier this week, the Wizards and the Celtics battled it out for that last spot in the semifinals. Now let's talk about Bradley Beal's flop. Now yeah, call me over for breakfast, get me some Aunt Jemima. Who can have flapjacks when you can have a flopjack? And he served that right up for us, am I right? I mean, come on, Bradley. You might as be called
Wizards of Waverly Flops.
That's what that was. Wizards of Waverly Flops.
Speaking of flops, Bobatsi Flapson made a major flop while playing for the Souvenirs against the Claustrophobes.
And what's more disappointing is that she just completely, flops after flopping. She just, she taps the wall, she walks back, she says nope, 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 she doesn't want to do it again. Let's take a closer look at this flop. There are so many things wrong with this. Okay, the timing was off, form not all that great, and his attitude, let's face it was all over the place. If we come to the drawing board here, Najah takes a 1-2 step approach to scaling this wall, and automatically you can tell that she is not on the right foot here. You need to do a 1-2 level out, pull, and flop over, such as the Flasberry flop that we've learned in elementary school. Yeah. We've all learned it, you learned it, and that's kind of what gives you the momentum to push over a wall and into another space.
At the same time, obviously this is some sort of triangular geometric equation.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you know that a squared plus b squared equals c squared, you just need to see yourself and be a BA. So,
I think it's just an embarrassment. When she.
I think it's a she.
Okay, when she reached that wall, she was underdeveloped because she wasn't tall enough. She should have measured that wall first. Measure twice, jump once.
About 6 feet. You measure with your hands.
Measure once, shame on them. Don't measure at all, shame on you. Big rookie mistake. Yeah, and consider herself gypped, because that's tomorrow in the papers. She's gonna be a hot one on social media, and that's not very pretty, and it looked pretty bad for her image as well as for the Souvenirs. Let's be honest.
In addition, we sent Najah out into the field to interview him after his not so perfect victory dance.
It's not up to my standards. That's for mediocre people who want to celebrate. It's not for me. I don't need to jump over that wall and show someone I did a good thing. All right?
You did what?
I did a good thing. That I scored a touchdown. I'm done with this interview. Are you done with this interview?
Oh, did you get that? That's me Morse code telling you to use your brain next time. Do better, Flopsy. But now it's talking about LeBron James, who had a wicked series of stats. Let's just take a look at those. In 5-7, the game at Toronto, the min was 46, the PTS was 35, the rep was 9, and asked was 6. I feel like...
Speaking of numbers, Clantonese Psoriasis from the Doll Jobbles scored 3 touchdowns against her own team. I'm not really sure how that happened considering she's not a rookie, but I will tell you one thing, Doll Jobbles is a lawsuit waiting to happen. Talk about a racist team name, if you know what I'm saying. Do you know what their mascot is? A plate. Anyways, what was going on in her head when she made that big mistake? Let's go to Najah in the field in 3, 2, 1.
Tell us more about how you were asked to score 3 touchdowns and end up scoring for the other team.
The sun was in my eyes.
How did you feel about the people still patting you on the head because you scored for their team?
Well, they were super stoked because I got their team 6 points. So I scored a touchdown for them.
How do you feel about your coach putting you on probation repeatedly, and how this was a repeated mistake that you do every game?
You know what, I don't have time. I don't have time for this.
Let's be honest, Clantonese gave me nothing. Rule number 1 of interviewing etiquette, answer the question. At least answer in the beginning with a yes or no. How did you do in the game? Yes. It's not that bad. You know what? I mean, Clantonese. Clantonese. If you're gonna be a veteran on this team, you need to be able to talk about probation, your personal life, and your family's personal life, and your team's personal life, and your religion, and your social security, and very openly. So honestly, Clantonese, you should be known as Clantonese. You don't know anything about anything. I take another team's jersey and wear it and score for another team. Psoriasis.
You really think it wouldn't have counted as a touchdown if she wasn't wearing that jersey?
I don't believe so.
Well, that looks like it's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for joining us on Weekend Sports 2. Please join us next Tuesday, which is not a weekend.
We'll be covering Game 6 of the NBA Finals.
And we will be covering referee outfits. We wish they were more distracting. In fact, why don't you dress up as a clown and run around the field, because everyone's avoiding you anyways, and you will be easier spotted with a red nose.
Thank you all and have a good night.
Thanks so much for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please comment, subscribe, and share the video widely.
Also, just watch sports.
Bye.
I'm gonna go return these. Back over to you.
And back over to you.
We're gonna take that and back over to you.
Thank you. I'm just gonna shake it. And
Shake it.
back.
Oh,
That's over.
that's you.
Got it.
Got it. Dribble around. Oh, am I traveling? Nope. And goes back to you.
Clatonia.
Cantonese.
Cantonese.
LeBron stands with a million pairs of eyes, looking hard, but they won't realize they'll never see the P.